Well, there you have it. Grand Marquis finally got 100,000 miles on it. This car is primarily driven by my sister, who commutes back and forth to college at the moment, and as you can see, she's put quite a few miles on it. A lot more miles than I did when I drove to college and back, because she's got a much farther drive and does a lot more commuting. Actually, our grandparents gave us, for the new subscribers, our grandparents gave us this car, I want to say maybe 3 to 4 years ago now, after my grandmother's sight got so bad to the point where she couldn't see anymore. So I drove it for a while, and then when I finished college, it was I gave it to my sister. It was her car to drive for now, and she put a lot of miles on it, and it's been good. Only had two big issues with this car. The first one was, of course, the intake manifold, due to that plastic coolant crossover. That cracked. That's a common issue on these cars. A lot of people know about that. So I did that. It took about a few hours. It was not the cheapest part, but we got it done. And then the other thing that we did have go wrong with this car was the PCM. It actually shorted out internally. To this day, I don't know what caused it. Maybe some water got in there or something. I don't know. But it caused a overdrive off light flashing, and it would also shift really erratically. It had no power. It was pinging, detonating like crazy. We put a new PCM in it, and that fixed that problem. Oh, and we did have one driver's door window regulator go out, but other than that, it's been a great car. 100,000 miles, and those are the only three things we've had to replace. I think we did put a coolant cap on it, but other than that, it's been a great car. It rides like a Cadillac. It actually gets over 20 miles to the gallon on the highway, depending on the speeds you're driving. When I would go to college, do about 55 miles an hour or so, I would get about 24. My sister gets around 20. She does 70 to 75. Drives with a little heavier foot than I do. But then again, it's out in a rural area. I was heading downtown in the city. So there you have it. It's been a great car. Reminds me of my grandparents. Every time I drive this thing, I remember this was a car we only took out on special occasions. We would always take my grandfather's Dodge van. And if we went somewhere special, though, we took Grandma's Grand Marquis, and we're still driving it to this day. I want to have at least over 250,000 miles on this thing before we get rid of it. It's just a great reminder of my grandparents and how awesome they are. Anyways, that's all for now. 100,000 miles and still running like new.